Hello guys, Rachel here for Archaeologist Gaming. Today, we're gonna do a short unboxing and also reviewing the CoolerMaster MM731 lightweight wireless mouse. Let's do the unboxing. Inside the box, you will find the quick start guide, the alcohol pad and some mouse grip tapes, the USB Type-C to Type-A cable, the extension adapter, and lastly, the MM731 mouse itself. Let's go to the specifications and features. The MM731 mouse has dimensions of 122.3 by 69 by 39.1 mm and weighs at 59 grams. The mouse is simple and has a minimalistic design with a matte black finish. This mouse also comes in white. This mouse includes 6 programmable buttons that can be configured using the Master Plus software. The main buttons uses optical switches with a lifespan of up to 70 million clicks. The scroll button has a rubber finish but doesn't feel cheap at all. Below the mouse, you will find 4 PTFE skates that help you glide the mouse. This mouse uses an optical sensor which is the PixArt PMW3392 with a DPI range from 400 to 19,000. The MM731 is a hybrid mouse because you have 3 pairing options: the Bluetooth, the cable, and the 2.4 GHz or Wi-Fi dongle pairing. The pair button is used when you want to connect via Bluetooth. Typical on CoolerMaster mouse that I reviewed, the DPI button can be found below the mouse. The compartment here is the housing for your mouse dongle that is completely secure and safe so you won't lose your dongle. The side buttons are for the forward and backward function. The backward button is a little bit mushier than the forward button. The side of the mouse don't include pre-installed side grips, but CoolerMaster provided optional grip tapes if you want to have side grips. They also provide for the main buttons. At the front, you will find the USB Type-C port if you want to connect your mouse via cable. Speaking of cable, the included cable has an ultra-weave sleeve to prevent cable snags when swiping. It has a length of 1.8 meters. The USB Type-C is gold-plated, and the USB Type-A is also gold-plated with a purple tip for AC identification. CoolerMaster also provided an extension adapter if you want to extend the distance of the dongle so both of the mouse and dongle can pair easily. Let's turn on the mouse. The mouse has a minimal level of RGB which can be only found at the top of the mouse that forms the CoolerMaster logo border. You can configure the mouse using the CoolerMaster Master Plus software. In the wireless tab, you can configure the sleep mode and low power mode, where you can set when the mouse goes to sleep when idle for how many minutes. And it goes low power mode when the battery reaches a certain percentage. The battery of this mouse has a capacity of 500 mAh. For the buttons tab, you can set predefined or user-defined macros for the programmable buttons. In the performance tab, you can change the sensitivity, the polling rate, and other things that you need to customize for your best experience. I'm also glad they disabled the button response time here. You can also tune the mouse based on the surface of the mousepad you are using. For the lighting tab, you can choose different lighting profiles for the CoolerMaster border with 3 presets to choose from. You can also change the color and the speed of the preset. In the macros tab, you can create your own macros or record them to be applied to the programmable buttons. Lastly, in the profiles tab, this is where you can save your specific configuration for a certain game and use it when you're playing that game. I test the mouse in the 3 most common esports games, like Dota 2, PUBG, and Valorant. I used the mouse via Wi-Fi dongle. I didn't feel delays or input lags while playing Dota 2. It was accurate with every click that I do and it works fine. But when I try to play FPS games like Valorant and PUBG, I feel some kind of inaccuracy of the flicks and plenty of missed shots that don't normally happen to me when I try using a different mouse with the same DPI level. Also, I tried using a lower DPI. When I do big mouse movements, it's not the same output of the mouse I used before. Even with the CoolerMaster MM720 I reviewed last year, this mouse feels inaccurate. Here are my final thoughts. The MM731 mouse from CoolerMaster before the firmware updates has problems. And also after the updates, there are still problems remaining. This is not a sensor issue, but rather the position where the sensor is located and the weight distribution of the mouse. The sensor is located too far top rather than in the middle. So when you try to lift your mouse, usually the front will fly up, so along with the sensor. I still appreciate CoolerMaster's idea of bringing in a lightweight and hybrid mouse so the users has options. But it's pricey compared to the MM730. I say pricey because it's not worth it with the issues it includes before the firmware update. So for me, this mouse is hard to recommend for those FPS players looking for a wireless mouse with an accurate output. But if you are not that type of a gamer or user, then this is good for you. If you are looking for a simple looking RGB wireless mouse, you can buy the CoolerMaster MM731 mouse at the price of 2,950 pesos at your nearest CoolerMaster affiliated stores. I hope this video is informational for you. For more videos, click on the subscribe button and follow my Facebook page. And see you in the next video.